stole Daniil Kvyat's seat.
Yes.
Then he stole his girlfriend.
Yes.
And then he's raising his daughter as well.
That is mental.
Isn't that crazy?
That is like the triple threat of family and racing life.
I
isn't
know.
it? Madness.
From Russia, Daniil, the Torpedo Kvyat.
I was in Moscow. I was laying on the sofa. I was watching a TV series, and then the phone call comes.
I told him, sorry. I told him the reasons why we are changing, and that's still not over with his Formula One career.
Red Bull have replaced Daniil Kvyat with Max Verstappen for the rest of the F1 season.
We finished the talk, and I went back on bed to watch my TV, to finish my TV series.
What was it, the series?
TV series, Game of Thrones.
I spoke to him, just after I think Helmut had interrupted his television program, so I probably finished it off for him. But we just spoke about the scenario.
Well, I think obviously the decision in a way was a bit of a shock, also for myself.
What's disappointing, it's not the end of the world for him. He's in a competitive seat.
Had also, proposal to race for Ferrari to replace Kimi at the time. So it was a very difficult situation also for me mentally to go back from being wanted by Ferrari and having seen the contract in front of you, and then you go back to Toro Rosso suddenly.
That's Toro Rosso's side, and this is Red Bull.
Daniil Kvyat, only 19 years old, but from 2014 he'll be a Formula One driver for Scuderia Toro Rosso.
In Daniil Kvyat, he's an outstanding talent. He's a prospect that's come through GP3, winning that championship and then graduating to Toro Rosso. And his campaign again last year was fantastic. The speed, commitment and determination that he demonstrated were all the qualities that we were looking for.
From all the juniors, through his performance, he was a natural candidate, being fast, being mature. He offers the best perspectives.
Now they have dominant car. At the time it was one of their worst car. Christian wasn't happy, Helmut wasn't happy, so there was big difficult times at Red Bull at the time. Basically help them to get through their shittiest times, and then they get rid of you,
Formula One is a tough business.
If the bosses want something to happen, they just make it happen.
It's the category where the best only can succeed.
I have to say a big thanks to Red Bull and Dr. Helmut Marko, for sure.
With whom I could compare, it's Ayrton Senna. I think nearly every top Formula One team was in one or another way behind Max. Why we are announcing it in the middle of the season is to make an end to all these speculations.
I'm very happy with the chances they've given me. We're racing for a top team now, so that was always the plan, what I wanted to do. And with the risk, to be honest, I think was a bigger risk with to be so young in Formula One, but I've all handled it pretty well. And from now on, it's just getting used to a new car, which is not easy, in a season, but it will come race by race, and I'm definitely going to enjoy it.
What do you think about the Red Bull decision to change the drivers?
They changed the drivers?
I've seen it before. I've seen it before in Red Bull, and that's always been the way they go. They're quite, I guess, aggressive.
It's strange for sure. I mean, it can be good for him, or maybe it can be too much pressure, So I think maybe moving like that during the season is not really a fantastic thing to do.
I didn't really like how they did it, but this is not my business.
I really just hope for Daniil. They've got two fantastic drivers here. I just hope that, I hope it doesn't hinder either of their careers, because they've got bright futures ahead of them. And too much pressure, too much stress, too much expectation too early on can lead the wrong way.
Jensen Button posted this on Twitter. Really? One bad race and Kvyat's dropped. What about the podium in the previous race? #short memories.
You asking what happened at the start. If I don't go to the left, you crash into us and we all three go out.
Well, I was...
You came like a torpedo.
Well, it's racing.
If I keep going the same line, you crash.
Don't keep going.
You will crash if you do like that.
But we didn't. So.
Yeah, you didn't.
I'm on the podium, so it's okay. You're on the podium. Fine.
Okay, I made contact. I had no chance to avoid. I had the Red Bull coming on the inside like a madman, and I hit Kimi.
Let's have a look at the start here.
Now watch this. So the Ferrari claims he did have to get out of the way. I think it was a slightly contrite Seb Vettel on the radio trying to explain himself before they talked to him.
I didn't think
I don't think he had to move that far left.
I didn't think Kvyat came through like a madman, really.
No.
It was a logical move to do. You see the gap on the inside, you go for it. It looked quite okay. I have only 2 eyes for 2 cars, so it was also his business to deal with Kimi, and he had to crash into him, I guess, as well.
China, I didn't see anything wrong with what Danny did. Obviously in Russia, I think it was a different scenario.
From Russia, Daniil, the Torpedo Kvyat.
Daniil Kvyat hit Sebastian Vettel twice, and that coming after the Chinese Grand Prix incident as well. And we're going to expect to see more words being spoken between those 2 drivers.
I'm out! Crash! Somebody hit me in the rear, turn 2, and then somebody hit me in the rear again in turn 3, for sake.
I saw Seb come into me, but I knew it wasn't him because the way he came into me was, it was not natural. I knew he'd got hit from behind, so during the safety car I saw the screens and looked like it was Danny. So,
your thoughts on Daniil Kvyat?
Look, I don't dislike him. I think he did a mistake 2 weeks ago. I think he did a mistake today. It's fairly obvious.
I think in the future days we will see a lot of clever comments from everyone, but my point of view is I locked my rear wheels. I just, as simple as that, I didn't brake too late, just locked my rears and ran into his back. It almost felt like someone was pushing me from behind.
Our race was totally screwed at the first corner. I think Danny just misjudged his braking point, cars badly damaged, and the outcome was no points for either of our cars.
What did Sebastian Vettel say to Christian Horner on the pit wall in Sochi? I know it's been covered to an extent, but what exactly did he say to you?
He said, I think you should put Verstappen in the car for the next race.
Are you sure?
It will be interesting to see who will be able to work better and harder in terms of to bring in the results to both teams we are now with.
Max Verstappen wins a Formula One Grand Prix, wins the Spanish Grand Prix, and is the youngest driver ever to win a Formula One World Championship Grand Prix.
Max Verstappen, you are a race winner. Fantastic. What a great debut.
I have to ask you, when you see Max Verstappen having won a Grand Prix in a car that was yours, do you think that could have been you, or can you not allow yourself to think like that?
Yeah, I can. Of course I can.
Yeah, I have to say thank you to the team to give me such a great car to win straight away in the first race. It feels amazing. I can't believe it.
The truth is, after 2016, I didn't really want to be there. I had zero motivation. I didn't want to be there. I didn't like working for them. And every time I woke up, I was like, I have to go to drive the car again with them. So it wasn't very enjoyable at the time. I had zero motivation. I just arrived home last night and obviously went straight to the hospital to meet my newborn daughter, and it was amazing.
He stole Daniil Kvyat's seat.
Yes.
Then he stole his girlfriend.
Yes.
And then he's raising his daughter as well.
That is mental.
Isn't that crazy?
That is like the triple threat of family and racing life.
I know.
Isn't it? Madness.